Hello friends, it's Sarah from Sweet Scents from the Dollhouse. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you're a returning waxy, as always, welcome back. Today I am pre-recording these supplier videos. It is currently snowing outside. I know by the time you guys see this, it will be summery and balmy and beautiful. So to my waxies in the future, I hope you are enjoying the amazing weather. So as promised, I was going to show you the process, how I got to where I am today. And included in that process is going to be a bajillion different supplier hauls. Unfortunately, that is just the nature of the beast, that you have to purchase from various different suppliers until you find the products that best work in your application. So today I'm very excited to show you my very first Rustic Escentials haul. I've heard great things about this company. The reviews on their fragrance oils seem amazing. I also purchased a couple things other than just fragrance oils because they do everything, like from equipment to fragrance oils to wax to everything you could possibly imagine to make soaps, cold press soaps, hot press soaps, lip balms, body butters, body scrubs, you name it, just the sky's the limit. The only thing I can say with Rustic Escentials is that the shipping is a bit crippling. The shipping is very, very, very expensive. So if you're going to place a Rustic Escentials order, it would, in my opinion, it's just wise to go big or go home because you're going to pay outrageous shipping anyways. So I considered placing an order like double this size, but then I thought, what? Like, wouldn't it be my luck to place like a $500–600 order and then their particular oils don't work in my application, and then what do I do with $500 or $600 worth of oils? So I scaled it back quite a bit, and I'm going to try and get through this and not make it take 5,000 hours. So the first cool thing about it is Rustic Escentials sends a little goodie bag with tons of candy in it, like some indie vendors do, as well as some samples. So the first one I received is Rustic Escentials cold press soap sample featuring their fragrance oil cranberry salsa. It also lists all of the ingredients. They have tutorials on the website how to make different applications. So this is like olive oil, organic coconut, organic palm, castor, distilled water, shea butter, kaolin clay, sodium lactate, goat milk, cranberry salsa, fragrance oils. And then the mica coloring that they used was cool pink, passion orange, Bordeaux, fiery fusion, harlequin shimmer, titanium dioxide, and Toulouse silk. So they list everything that they put in this, and everything is from the Rustic Escentials website. I have no interest at the current time in making or learning how to make cold press soaps, but it's very pretty. I am, however, curious about this cranberry salsa fragrance oil. Yeah, because I love Ava's Country Cupboard's cranberry salsa. And I would say that this is very, very, very similar. So I would definitely be placing a sample order for that, because in the body care products, it's very, very, very light. So I would likely place an order for a 1 ounce sample versus just going balls to the walls and getting 16 ounces. But I'm pretty sure it's very similar to the oil that Ava's Country Cupboard uses. It's very light in this, but we have to remember that the percentage of fragrance oil you can put in bath and body products is like anywhere between 1.5 to 3%. You can't be using a boatload of fragrance oils in body applications because obviously it could cause serious harm, versus in candles where we put anywhere between 8 to 15% fragrance oils. The next one is walnut body scrub base with the fragrance oil Ming Fern and lavender in a natural palm in a natural balm jar. So again, Rustic Escentials sells these little jars in multiple sizes. And they sell this body scrub as well as the Ming Fern and Lavender fragrance oil. Again, I have no interest in making this, but it's cool that I get to smell the fragrance oils. That's super light. I can hardly smell it at all. Let's see if I can't get a better whiff if I do this. I do like that. I get a teeny tad bit of lavender, more so the fern, but as well as it's complicated by the walnut in the body scrub, but it feels wonderful on my skin. So if anybody's watching this that is interested in making bath and body products, that feels awesome. So I would be very interested, again, in placing a sample order for their oil, Ming Fern and Lavender. The next sample they've included is a sample of their clear soap base with sandalwood and shea fragrance oil. Learn how to make your own soap at Rustic Escentials, and they list the ingredients in here as well. The sandalwood and shea fragrance oil, I have put that in my cart several times and almost ordered it. So it's very cool that they happen to pick this as a sample for me. That's beautiful. Wow, I would definitely order that fragrance oil. I get primarily shea, but that would be interesting. I don't know that I would make just a shea or sandalwood and shea scented candle, but it would be very good, I think, as a base and a mix. So the next thing I've been ordering from different companies is their clamshells. When I first got into vendor wax and reading different reviews, so on and so forth.
Hi.
Hi. I read that people have had complications with clamshells. Hold tight for 2 seconds. Sorry about that. So, as I was saying, I've heard that vendors have run into problems with clamshells. Obviously, I'm guessing in the beginning, the startup required to do this is crazy. Like, maybe I'll do a video on like how much I've spent in the beginning months, but obviously when you're considering cost, I'm sure people have been tempted to just order the most cost-effective clamshells that they can find. However, I have heard that certain vendors in the beginning had problems with their wax having a certain plasticky chemical scent that the wax had absorbed from the clamshells that they were using. Other customers were complaining that they were breaking, very brittle in transit, so on and so forth. So what I've decided to do is order from an array of different companies to get an idea and hopefully peter out those issues before I sell to the public. So just based on one sample from Rustic Escentials alone, I'm not sure that I will be ordering these ones. I only ordered one. Usually I've heard that there should be a teeny tiny number on the bottom to tell whether or not they're made of recycled material. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is a 5. It's made of recycled material and it can be recycled again, which is a plus. But I don't know. This is like a really, really, really hard plastic. I might have to put it through the test, like pour wax in it and then beat the snot out of it. We'll see if it gets a funky smell. We'll see if maybe it breaks. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'm not a favorite. Like, this isn't my favorite. But we'll see. My guess is Rustic Escentials likely not going to be the supplier for my clamshells. Just based on first impressions alone. The next thing I ordered were some of these mixing cups. So I got 100 of them. for $5, which I thought was a great price. Maybe we could use these for scent shots. The lids seem to be a really good quality. And again, I'll have to go back to my craft server threads and see if there's anything. Luckily, there's things like craftserver.com where people have shared their experiences on there, and I find that helpful. What I had intended to use these for is to do like my blending, my fragrance oil testing. So we'll see. I don't get a smell, like a funky smell of any harsh chemicals or plastics out of it. They seem to be half decent quality, but again, you have to keep in mind the wear and tear during the shipping process. I'm going to take these lids off 50 million times to see if they crack easily, so on and so forth. I really, really, really want to test them out. Also, I have a test group, so anyone who's in that test group will receive samples in these as well, and then I'll be getting their feedback, whether or not they received them in transit, you know, whether or not they got smashed, whether or not they were happy with the product in general, packaging as well. And then that will give me a better sense as to whether or not I want to use Rustic Escentials as a supplier for my scent shots. The next thing I ordered was dye. And this is very interesting to me because I just, before I started filming this, looked at my bill, and it looks like I only ordered 2 dyes, 2 1-ounce dyes. But why would I only order 2 and both in purple? I don't know. Was I drunk when I placed this order? Because it's not a very good test to test out Rustic Essential dyes if I only ordered 2 colors and they both happen to be purple. But let's see. Yeah, I did. Provence Purple and Purple Haze. What was I thinking? But as far as presentation, like, these are really nice. They're glass bottles and they come with a separate dropper, which will come in handy. Even the dropper is glass. Everything arrived intact, and keep in mind this shipped from Rustic Essentials to Michigan. Then I drove down, picked it up from my receiving service, and brought it back to Ontario. So everything, including my fragrance oils, arrived in tip-top condition. Nothing was broken, so I'm very, very pleased with that. Now, the part that I always get most excited about, let's get smelling some of these fragrance oils. I'm super stoked. Oh, can you guys see these? Probably not, eh? Okay, so the first one is Tre Lychee Cake, and I had some scent notes here for the ones that aren't self-explanatory. So this is farm fresh milk, scalded to perfection, with rich cream cheese icing, comforting milky scent. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. I don't know if it's 28 Days Later Super Tart's good, which is a Tre Lychee Cake blend, but I like that. It'd be interesting to blend it with some stuff. What's next? Oh, we have Pink Sugar, Aquilina type, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's supposed to be like the perfume. I like that. It's not overly strong smelling it out of the bottle, so I wonder if that will bloom over time and get stronger. It's interesting, but it's definitely a Pink Sugar dupe for sure. The next one I ordered is pumpkin pie. Rustic Escentials has various pumpkin pie types. So I was hoping to find one that was like a creamy pumpkin pie, more pumpkin puree than spice. And again, out of the bottle, that's really strong. It's hard to tell whether or not, I'd say it's a 50-50. There's definitely a little bit more spice than what I had anticipated, but again, once you put it in wax, everything changes. So I'm eager to see if that will be a good pumpkin pie once it's in the wax. The next one is lemon curd, which is a pretty popular scent in the vendor wax community. So let's see, I'm guessing this one's going to be crazy strong. Oh, that's amazing. That is a perfect lemon curd. I'm very excited to get blending that one. Woo! I think that one's going to be super powerful. Next one is vanilla sandalwood, which I was looking for like more of an earthy sandalwood type versus bakery vanilla. Oh, that is so pretty. That is going to make an amazing base note in a blend. Oh. Perhaps I should separate these into ones that I want to reorder. So these three I'm definitely going to mix first because I'm eager to order larger sizes of these ones. Not necessarily saying these ones are flops, but these ones are my favorites so far. The next one is Love Spell. And you guys all know what that is. Victoria's Secret's Love Spell. Oh yeah, that's a perfect love spell. I'm going to have to put this one to the test alongside Fragrance Buddy's Love Spell and see which one I like better. Next we have Purple Cow, which this one was a bit of a stretch for me because I'm not sure, but I thought, heck, you only live once, put it in there. It's supposed to be those great popsicles with vanilla ice cream inside. I definitely get that great popsicle scent, but I'm not getting a lot of vanilla ice cream out of the bottle. Perhaps I could mix vanilla ice cream with this one to give it more of a punch. So that one, we'll see. Oh, you coming to help Mom? I don't know about this, baby, because this is really danger.
Wow.
Wow, yes. You can't play with fragrance oils, baby.
Hi.
Yeah,
Mom.
It's not done. When it's in wax, then you can smell it, but this is danger.
Oh.
Guys, that's another thing to keep in mind is that these are very, very, very dangerous around small kids. These aren't childproof caps, which I have ordered for my 16-ounce bottles. I do keep these in bins up really high away from the children. And then for my 16-ounce bottles, they do have childproof caps to go on them. So I've placed an order for about 50 of those. Just because it's way better to be safe than sorry. Hang tight. I'm going to get rid of this monkey because I don't want her playing with these. Sorry about that, guys. It's another reason why I wanted to film this haul. That way I can get this order put away where it's safe, away from that little monkey. So the next one I have is Cabana Coconut. What does this one say here? Cabana Coconut is fresh raw coconut infused with cocoa bean, brown sugar, buttercream, lemon leaf, citron nuances, vanilla extract, and hints of amber. Why did I order such a complicated coconut? I just wanted coconut, but I don't know what I was thinking with this order. Not like a suntan lotion coconut, but close. Like I would ideally use this in a blend that is more like beachy, tropical. But this is really light. So maybe this is some like salty sea air or mango or something. But this is definitely not a bakery coconut. Not bad, but not what I had in mind. But based on those scent notes, clearly not Rustic Escentials' fault. I just wasn't paying attention. So the next one is lavender and chamomile. I am looking for the perfect sleepy lavender oils to make the best dreamy, creamy blend. Oh, that's nice. That is really nice. Equal parts lavender and chamomile. And again, I'd be curious, this is kind of like light out of the bottle. In comparison to Fragrance Buddy scents, I find these are very light. But you can't really pass judgment until it's in the wax, because perhaps it will bloom and mature with some cure time. Who knows? The next one is Violet Blush. So the Violet Blush scent notes say, delicate violet flowers with a musky sandalwood base. Starts with plump, juicy plums, tart lemon rinds, citrusy bergamot mixed with blackberry juice, sweet violet petals, red berries, and finished with a white sandalwood. Let's see. That's really nice. Oh, that would be nice in a body or skincare line too. Yeah, I'd like some wax melts and some body care to match. Violet Blush is beautiful. The next one is Blackberry. This is very hard. I assume I will order Blackberry from every single company before I find the perfect Blackberry. And keep in mind, I have to make things difficult. I am completely phthalate free, so it does limit my fragrance oil choices quite a bit. Ooh! That's amazing. That's a pretty good Blackberry, folks. Rustic Escentials. Way to go on the Blackberry. Could you imagine if I found my Blackberry in 3 suppliers? That would be a godsend, honestly. Honestly. So let's see how some Blackberry goes once I put it in wax. Next one is Strawberry. This one also is difficult. I read that you get a lot of the Laffy Taffy strawberries and not necessarily an authentic strawberry scent. I'm leaning more towards a candied strawberry out of the bottle. So, we'll see about that one. Next one is Danish Butter Cookies. Fragrance Buddy had some stellar cookie blends, or scents, sorry. So let's see what Rustic Escentials has up their sleeve. Oh, goddamn! That is really good. I'll definitely be reordering that one if it pours well. Next one is Vanilla Ice Cream. Fragrance Buddy's Vanilla Ice Cream rocked my socks. Yep, and Fragrance Buddies it is. I can hardly smell. This is definitely not an ice cream scent. I smell vanilla, but not ice cream. Doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. I could probably use it in something else. Because it's a nice bakery vanilla, but it's definitely not ice cream. The next one is Lavender Vanilla. Oh, That's nice. Very, very similar to Bath & Body Works Lavender Vanilla. Maybe even mixed with that lavender chamomile. We might have a pretty great lavender selection here at Rustic Escentials. Next one is zucchini bread. That definitely doesn't disappoint. It's a zucchini bread scent for sure, through and through, but it's a tad light. I was anticipating it to be super strong out of the bottle. Next one is pie crust. I think I got a pie crust from Fragrance Buddy that I really like. Out of the bottle, that one is really light. Next one is White Clouds. White Clouds scent notes say, where are we here? Compared to Gain, but not the same. Notes of lily, bergamot, geranium, violet, and precious woods. You're not getting up there, Kat. Forget it. Oh, people around here listen really well.
Wow.
Ooh, White Clouds is really nice. I like that one. I wouldn't compare that to Gain at all. It's like, I don't know. I wish my laundry detergent smelled like that. It smells amazing.
Mom.
Next one we got is Pipe Smoke. And this is herbaceous tobacco, sweet honey, smoky leathery cedar wood, fresh cherry wood, and vanilla bean.
Yay!
That's nice. Oh, this smells identical to the cigars my dad used to smoke. And they had these like flavored filters on the end. Sounds disgusting when I was a kid. I used to like suck on them and then put them back in the pack. Oh, I'm gonna make an Old Man Russell blend with this Pipe Smoke, let me tell you. That took me right back to my childhood. Again, not very strong. Not as strong as I was anticipating a Pipe Smoke scent to be. Keeping my fingers crossed that these scents will develop a little bit once they're in the wax. The next one is Shangri-La, which is fresh lavender petals and soft coconut milk. Oh, this reminds me very much of Ava's Country Cupboard's Dreamy Lavender. Oh, hell yeah. Rustic Escentials is likely going to be my supplier for lavenders. Like, so far, right out of the gate, that's my favorite. Their Danish butter cookies is pretty good, too. I'm impressed. Like, I really thought that I was going to have a lot more misses than I have. This is great. The next one I ordered is Sweet and Creamy, which is basically sweetened condensed milk, sugar milk. And that's what it is. It's a perfect sugar milk scent. Not too strong, but not light like a lot of these other ones. Oh yeah, I definitely need a larger bottle of that. Ocean Breeze, which is salty sea and fragrant foliage. Beautiful. Winter chicken dinner as well. Now let's get into some of the bigger ones that I ordered. Rustic Escentials Toasted Marshmallows. If you're interested in going through fragrance suppliers, there are some terrible reviews. When people get a bottle like this, they say, well, I received a bunch of my fragrance oils and it wasn't a full 16 ounces because the bottle was a quarter of the way empty. Fragrance oils are measured by weight, not by the container volume. So keep that in mind. Don't write a bad review if you receive a bottle like this, because it might be heavier than, say, this one, which is by looks quite a bit fuller, but they feel the exact same weight. Okay, so this one is toasted marshmallow. Definitely getting marshmallow and a teeny tad bit, yeah, I'd say toasted marshmallow. Smells almost like chemicals, like the toasted part of it, but I'm guessing that it will mature in the wax and come out perfect. Next one I ordered was Salty Sea Air, which is crisp ozone, salty sea spray, seaweed, sun-weathered driftwood, and a hint of water lily. This is a pretty popular scent in the vendor wax world. What are you doing, you turkey? That is a perfect Salty Sea Air. Perfect. Happy I grabbed that in a larger size. These, I believe, are 8-ounce bottles, by the way. Next one is Vanilla Lace, which is another Victoria's Secret dupe. Vanilla, orchid flowers, and a dry down of ambered musk. Another very popular scent in vendor wax. I'm very eager to make some Vanilla Lace blends. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That is perfect Vanilla Lace dupe. Last but not least, we've got Barbershop 1920s. This is a very popular scent in vendor wax. I know tons of vendors who use this oil. Heart notes of amber and rum with light top notes of musk and bay makes this irresistible. If you remember snuggling your nose into Grandpa's collar as he gave you a big hug, smelling his aftershave and hair tonic, this one's for you. And that's what it is. Perfect Barbershop 1920s. Amazing. So that's it, folks. That is my very first Rustic Essentials haul. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will put the website and the link down below. I highly, highly, highly recommend this vendor. I am so pleased with all of these scents. These are the only ones that I'm like, meh, but they're not even bad. The rest of them I am super stoked about. These are kind of like, I would say I'm doing pretty good. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, smash the bell above for future content notification. I'm going to put this monkey down for now. Bye for now.